They were once the perfect family on the small screen, but in real life, they went through harsh upheavals. From fame to scandal, from lawsuits to quiet lives, the journey of the My Wife and Kids cast is a mix of success and tragedy. And now, looking back, you'll be surprised by the changes no one could have expected. Damon Wayans as Michael Kyle. When My Wife and Kids premiered in 2001, Damon Wayans was 41 years old and played Michael Kyle, a father who was both strict and witty, yet full of love. This character helped Wayans make his mark as a national dad on early 2000s American television, turning the show into one of the most popular sitcoms of the time. Wayans was born on September 4, 1960, in New York, growing up in a poor family with 10 siblings. The cramped home and limited resources meant he had to do odd jobs from a young age to help support the family. His parents were busy making ends meet, and he was often teased by friends because of a congenital foot condition. That sense of being marginalized pushed Wayans toward comedy as an escape, turning pain into laughter. From small stages, he rose to television fame with In Living Color, the show that catapulted him into stardom. Later, the film Major Payne, 1995, further confirmed his talent for transforming tragedy into unique humor. The hardships of his childhood became the foundation for the sharp, unforgettable acting style that audiences still admire. Today, Damon Wayans is 65 years old. Although he appears less frequently on screen, he continues to work as a producer and writer while spending plenty of time with his 4 children. His net worth is estimated at around $35 million, coming from My Wife and Kids, the Lethal Weapon series, and real estate investments. George O. Gore II as Michael Jr. Kyle Jr. George O. Gore II played Michael Jr. Kyle Jr. The goofy but lovable son in My Wife and Kids, starting in 2001, when he was just 19 years old. Thanks to this role, Gore delivered countless humorous moments across 122 episodes, making Jr. one of the most memorable characters of the series. Gore was born on December 15, 1982, in Maryland. His parents divorced early, leaving him with a childhood marked by material and emotional shortages. Growing up with his mother, he developed insecurities, had few friends, and often sought comfort in television. Fortunately, his acting talent helped him rise above these challenges. Even as a teenager, Gore gained attention with a role in New York Undercover, a popular 1990s crime series. That role served as a springboard to My Wife and Kids, but his career did not always sail smoothly. After the sitcom ended, he struggled to escape the shadow of the goofy son image, and opportunities for major roles became rare. Personal setbacks, including an arrest for driving under the influence in 2007, further stalled his career. Despite this, Gore did not give up, continuing to appear in second-generation Wayans and several independent films, showing the resilient spirit forged during a turbulent childhood. Now, George O. Gore II is 43 years old. He is no longer a major television star, but still participates in smaller projects and voiceover work. His net worth is estimated at around $2 million, mostly from his time on the sitcom and various scattered projects afterward. Tisha Campbell as Janet J. Kyle. At 33 years old, Tisha Campbell took on the role of Janet J. Kyle, the strong, humorous mother who kept the Kyle family together. Across 120 episodes, she became the balancing force between Michael's strictness and the children's rebellion, helping make My Wife and Kids in 2001 a beloved sitcom among audiences. Yet behind the smiles on screen lay a childhood shadowed by hardship. Born into a working-class family in Newark, New Jersey, Campbell endured beatings and abuse from her father, haunting memories that lingered for many years. These emotional scars pushed her toward the stage as a sanctuary. Music and acting became her lifeline, transforming Campbell from a fragile young girl into a promising young star. She first gained attention in Little Shop of Horrors, 1986, and later solidified her name through the sitcom Martin. However, her success was inseparable from the pain of her early years. Each emotionally rich performance of Campbell's carries echoes of a girl who once had to fight for survival in her own home. Today, Campbell is 57 years old and continues to take on small roles in Uncoupled and various music projects while spending significant time with her family. Her net worth is currently estimated at around $700,000, modest compared to her career peak, partly due to financial struggles following divorce and partly due to personal hardships. Parker McKenna Posey as Katie Kyle. Parker McKenna Posey was only 6 years old when she joined My Wife and Kids in 2001, playing Katie, the smart, spirited youngest daughter who often brought the series' most innocent and heartwarming moments. The image of little Katie became a sweet memory for many early 2000s viewers. Katie served as the childlike highlight of the Kyle family, balancing adult conflicts with her purity and unforgettable charm. But few knew that Posey's childhood behind the stage lights was filled with pressure. Born in 1995 in Los Angeles, she grew up in an ordinary family without a strong financial or artistic foundation. From an early age, Posey had to juggle school, learning lines, and running between sets, a schedule far beyond what a child could reasonably handle. The strict environment of the entertainment industry often left her exhausted. After the sitcom ended, transitioning to adult roles became a major challenge. Although she appeared in Nikita and a few independent films, she struggled to escape the child star image she had built. The pressure intensified when Posey became a target of online bullying, facing criticism over her appearance and style, shaking the confidence that had been fragile since childhood. Today, Posey is 30 years old and continues to work on independent projects, while building her career as an influencer with over 2 million followers on Instagram. She runs a fashion business, shares insights on mental health, and navigates single motherhood after giving birth to her daughter in 2022. Her net worth is currently estimated at around $1.5 million, coming from acting, social media, and business ventures. Noah Gray-Cabey as Franklin Aloysius Mumford. Noah Gray-Cabey played Franklin, the musically gifted boy who was both humorous and astonishingly intelligent for his age in My Wife and Kids from 2002, when he was just 7 years old. Across 58 episodes in Season 3, this character became a memorable highlight, turning Gray-Cabey from an unknown child into a nationally recognized child prodigy. Born on November 16, 1995, in Chicago, Illinois, Gray-Cabey grew up in a family that valued music highly. His parents recognized his extraordinary talent when, at just 4 years old, he could already play piano proficiently, and by the following year, he was performing on stage before hundreds of people. But this gift came with immense pressure. Grueling practice sessions and a demanding performance schedule left the young boy exhausted on multiple occasions. His early talent also opened doors to acting, most notably his role as Micah in Heroes, a major series of the 2000s. However, behind the spotlight were cracks. He was diagnosed with anxiety disorder due to the pressure of fame at such a young age, a challenge that left lasting marks throughout his growth. Today, Gray-Cabey is 30 years old. He rarely appears in public, choosing a peaceful life, composing and performing classical piano when opportunities arise. He also gained attention for starting college at age 16, proving that his exceptional intellect extended beyond the arts. His net worth is estimated at around $2 million from both acting and music. Jennifer Freeman as Claire Kyle. Jennifer Freeman replaced Jazz Raycole to play Claire Kyle, the strong-willed, sometimes stubborn eldest daughter who often gave her parents headaches in My Wife and Kids from 2001 when she was just 16 years old. Across 109 episodes, Freeman brought Claire to life as a vivid character, portraying the ups and downs of adolescence and leaving an indelible mark on the audience. Born on October 20, 1985, in Los Angeles, California, Freeman grew up in a middle-class family but faced instability from a young age. Entering the entertainment industry as a teenager, she quickly experienced the harsh realities of showbiz. Replacing jazz Raycole brought criticism from some viewers, creating significant psychological pressure. Nevertheless, Freeman proved her talent by appearing in the popular dance film You Got Served, 2004, which opened broader opportunities for her career. But fame came with shadows. Her personal life faced multiple scandals, from a failed marriage to basketball player Earl Watson to financial struggles due to unsuccessful real estate investments. These challenges diverted her once promising career into a more difficult path. As of 2025, Freeman is 40 years old. Her net worth is estimated around $500,000, modest compared to the expectations once placed on her. She no longer appears regularly in film and television, focusing primarily on raising her daughter and participating in select reality shows. Yet Freeman has not given up. She actively engages in social advocacy, speaking out against domestic violence and encouraging women to overcome societal prejudices. From a teenage star stepping into the spotlight to navigating the challenges of personal life, Freeman has chosen a quieter path, one that is both courageous and meaningful. Brooklyn Sudano as Vanessa Scott Kyle. In 2004, at 23 years old, Brooklyn Sudano joined My Wife and Kids as Vanessa Scott Kyle, the gentle yet strong-willed daughter-in-law. Her character quickly became a standout, adding warmth and depth to the Kyle family storyline. Vanessa wasn't just Junior's partner. She served as a bridge to a new generation, enriching the series with themes of love, responsibility, and family. Born on January 5, 1981, in Los Angeles, California, Sudano is the daughter of disco legend Donna Summer. Growing up under the immense shadow of her mother, Brooklyn faced constant comparisons and the pressure of living up to a legendary legacy. While her artistic talent was evident from a young age, the question of whether she could carve her own path loomed over her. Her acting career began to flourish with My Wife and Kids, followed by roles in projects like Taken, 2008. Yet personal tragedy struck when her mother passed away from lung cancer in 2012, plunging Sudano into a period of depression that took years to overcome. A divorce in 2016 added further instability to her personal life. Now, 44 years old, Sudano continues to appear in television series and has directed a documentary about her mother as a way to honor and preserve her musical legacy. She has found balance through meditation and artistic pursuits, living a quiet but meaningful life. Her net worth is estimated at $3 million, stemming from acting, film production, and her family's artistic heritage. Ella Joyce as Jasmine Scott. At 50 years old, Ella Joyce portrayed Jasmine Scott in My Wife and Kids in 2004, the humorous mother-in-law appearing in around 20 episodes. With her charming and witty presence, Joyce brought Jasmine to life as a character who balanced tradition with modernity, delivering gentle laughs while highlighting the dynamics of a multi-generational family. Born on June 12, 1954, in Chicago, Illinois, Joyce grew up in a poor family during a period of intense racial discrimination. Her childhood hardships and social barriers made the path to an artistic career extremely challenging. For many years, she took on minor supporting roles, but her persistence and dedication to theater allowed her to gradually gain recognition through performances in rock and various plays within the Black theater community. This foundation paved the way for her role in My Wife and Kids. While she never achieved mainstream stardom, Joyce's story demonstrates that resilience and passion for the craft are enduring values. As of 2025, Joyce is 71 years old and continues to stay active in theater, writing, and performing. Her net worth is approximately $2 million, largely from stage, television, and film work. Despite a childhood filled with adversity, she remains a testament to the enduring strength of an artist committed to her craft. Andrew McFarland as Tony Jeffers. In 2001, Andrew McFarland appeared in My Wife and Kids as Tony Jeffers, Vanessa's clumsy, well-meaning, and somewhat goofy boyfriend at the age of 26. Over 27 episodes, Tony provided plenty of laughs with his awkward charm while also highlighting Vanessa's growth and maturity. The character served as a humorous yet essential piece of the storyline, enriching the emotional and romantic life of the younger characters. Born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to a modest African-American family, McFarland grew up amid financial hardships and limited opportunities in the arts. His parents worked multiple jobs to support the family, and Andrew's childhood revolved more around helping at home than playing. These early struggles led him to see acting as a potential path to change his destiny. Landing the role in My Wife and Kids was a turning point that brought him wider recognition. He later appeared in The West Wing, but without a stable foundation and facing injuries from action scenes, his career never fully skyrocketed. Now 50 years old, McFarland leads a private life, focusing on family and enjoying hobbies like travel and sports. His net worth is estimated at around $500,000, mostly from television work. While he never achieved major fame, his portrayal of Tony remains a memorable and genuinely funny part of the series. Lester Speight as Calvin Scott. At 41 years old, Lester Speight played Calvin Scott, the loud, hot-tempered yet humorous father in My Wife and Kids in 2004. With his commanding presence and larger-than-life persona, Speight brought a blend of toughness and comic relief to Calvin, making the character a standout in the series. Born in 1963 in Chicago to a working-class family, Speight grew up in tough neighborhoods where sports became his ticket out of poverty and street violence. Blessed with exceptional physicality, he pursued football, but years of intense competition left his body scarred with injuries. He then tried his hand at professional wrestling, enduring further physical strain, which resulted in chronic pain. Transitioning into acting, he leveraged his imposing physique and toughness to land roles. Beyond My Wife and Kids, Speight is widely recognized as the voice of Augustus Cole in the Gears of War video game series, a role that earned him a devoted fan base and a sense of fulfillment after a sports career cut short. By 2025, Speight is 62 years old. He lives a peaceful life, focusing on voice acting projects and occasional television appearances. His net worth is estimated at $3 million, derived from his combined careers in sports, acting, and voice work. After years of physical hardship, he now enjoys the quieter, more stable life that competitive sports could never provide. DeRay Davis as RJ. In 2002, DeRay Davis appeared in My Wife and Kids as RJ, the humorous, impulsive best friend who frequently landed the Kyle family in awkward situations at just 20 years old. RJ appeared sporadically from Season 2 through Season 4. While not a central character, he became a charming source of comic relief, bringing energy and lightheartedness to the younger cast's storylines. Davis was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, in an environment marked by violence and instability. His family struggled financially, and his childhood was shaped by scarcity and constant street conflicts. His mother worked tirelessly to provide for him, while his father was largely absent, leaving a deep void in young DeRay's life. Without guidance, he was drawn into risky behaviors and battled substance abuse, facing the law multiple times. Yet comedy became his lifeline, a place where he could transform pain into laughter. From small stages, Davis gradually stepped into the spotlight, and after My Wife and Kids, he made his mark in films like 21 Jump Street, 2012, showcasing his innate comedic talent. By 2025, Davis is 43 years old. Though no longer a staple on television, he continues to perform stand-up, the art form that allowed him to reclaim his life from a troubled past. His net worth is estimated at $1.5 million. Beyond the laughs he brings to the stage lies a story of resilience and triumph over the darkness of his youth. Jazz Raycole as Claire Kyle. At just 13 years old, Jazz Raycole played Claire Kyle in the first season of My Wife and Kids in 2001. Appearing in only 12 episodes, she captured the spirit of a mischievous, emotionally vibrant teenager, helping to define the tone of the series from its earliest episodes. Born in Stockton, California, to an ordinary family with limited means, Raycole grew up with a single mother who worked as a nurse while her father was largely absent, placing the weight of responsibility on her mother's shoulders. From a young age, Jazz was passionate about dance, but pursuing it required grueling practice, far beyond the carefree experiences of her peers. The absence of parental support and the pressure of her upbringing instilled in her a determination to push harder than anyone else. After being replaced following the first season due to storyline disagreements, she faced harsh criticism from audiences, a shocking blow to her confidence at such a young age. Nevertheless, she persisted, continuing her work in the arts, finding her footing on Broadway and later in series like The Soul Man. Now, at 37 years old, Raycole has moved past the label of replaced child star and established herself as a versatile performer, acting, dancing, and performing on Broadway. Her net worth is estimated at $3 million. Having weathered challenges from a very young age, Jazz Raycole has carved her own path, proving the strength of her perseverance and resilience in the face of teen fame. Meagan Good as Vanessa Scott. Meagan Good portrayed Vanessa Scott in My Wife and Kids starting in 2000, when she was just 19 years old. Though she appeared in only 5 main episodes during the early seasons, her Vanessa quickly became memorable for her charm, personality, and on-screen magnetism. The character laid the foundation for Vanessa's later development, adding depth to Junior's romantic storyline. Born in 1981 in Panorama City, California, Good grew up in a modest household with 3 sisters. Her father worked as a police officer, her mother as a talent manager, but family life was far from smooth. Financial pressures and Hollywood's high expectations made her childhood very different from her peers. From a young age, she faced constant auditions and repeated rejections for not fitting the beauty standard. Harsh words that left a mark on a growing girl. This lack of a carefree childhood forced her to mature quickly and constantly prove her worth. Her breakthrough came with Deliver Us from Eva, 2003, where she demonstrated her talent went beyond mere appearance. By 2025, Meagan Good is 44 years old. Despite life's challenges, including a divorce in 2022, she continues to dedicate herself to acting and philanthropy. Her net worth is around $5 million, accumulated through film, television, and personal projects. After years of pressure and personal setbacks, Good still shines, a testament to the strength and resilience of an actress who never stops rising above adversity. Phil Reeves as Dr. William Parks Klieger. At 48 years old, Phil Reeves played Dr. William Parks Klieger, an anxious, awkward, yet endearing doctor in My Wife and Kids in 2001. Though a supporting role appearing sporadically across seasons 1, 2, and 4, Reeves brought subtle humor to the show, making his character a memorable part of the Kyle family's world. His ability to infuse charm into a minor role left a lasting impression on viewers. Phil Reeves was born on January 12, 1953, in New York, raised in an ordinary working-class family with little access to the arts. His parents struggled to make ends meet, and his childhood was filled with concerns about basic survival. From an early age, Reeves learned to mature quickly, finding his own path amid scarcity. That challenging environment sparked his desire to be on stage, a place to escape a harsh reality. His journey was far from easy. Years of small supporting roles and minimal dialogue tested his patience. Yet through persistence, he gradually built a career, appearing in projects like Election, 1999, and later in Veep, becoming a familiar face even if never the brightest star. Today, Reeves is 72 years old. He has largely stepped back from acting, focusing on writing plays and enjoying a peaceful life after decades in the industry. His net worth is estimated at $1.5 million, modest compared to many colleagues, but the result of a career marked by steady dedication to roles that, though small, carried lasting value. Marina Malota Darling as Lisa Tyler. Marina Malota Darling played Lisa Tyler, a bright, energetic, and occasionally rebellious character, when she was just 12 years old. Lisa was more than a spunky girl archetype. She served as an emotional bridge between the main characters, keeping audiences both charmed and intrigued by her journey of growth. Marina's childhood was far from easy, even growing up in Los Angeles. She began acting classes at age 7 at the Shop, studying under Andrew Megarian, but balancing school, training, and family pressures often left her exhausted. She grew up in an artistic household alongside her siblings Christina Malota and Michael Malota, both actors, creating an environment that was at once inspiring and quietly competitive. Marina quickly realized that breaking into entertainment required effort far beyond that of her peers. Her first major turning point came when she replaced Lindsay Lohan after the pilot of The Bet Show, 2000, a high-pressure challenge where she had to prove her talent and maintain confidence at a very young age. She later appeared in Odd Man Out, ABC, and various independent and studio projects, all while navigating expectations from both her family and the industry. By 2025, Marina is 37 years old. She founded the Authentic Actors Studio in Columbia, Tennessee, sharing her experience and acting skills with a new generation, while still taking on occasional independent projects. She has been married to Jonathan Darling since 2014 and has one child. Her net worth is estimated at $2 million, earned through acting, teaching, and personal projects. After more than 2 decades, the cast of My Wife and Kids has faced highs and lows, from the spotlight of fame to unexpected life challenges. Among them, who left the deepest impression on you? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next stories.